Hello, my name is Natasha Skult. I'm the CEO and creative director of MyTale, a game development company from Finland. And we focus on narrative driven games and experiences pretty much regardless of the platform. We are completely indie, which means we are self financed, self published, self everything. And yeah, the Kickstarter is, well, the first one we ever made or working on. So this has been quite a learning experience and really eye-opening in so many ways. So yeah, let me show you what we are cooking for you. So first of all, when it comes to the the actual project itself. So once again, for those who are not familiar, we have been working on the whole franchise C.L.A.Y, as mainly inspired for, I mean, the post-apocalyptic sci-fi world of kind of like alternate universe, so to say. And this has been a big part of our game development project, which is the C.L.A.Y The Last Redemption. Um, and that game is coming to Steam this year, actually before summer. However, as we have been working on the whole world building, the lore, creating so many different things um, for with the characters, with the relationships and everything else that is a big part of the world, which is very hostile. Yet the game itself is actually non-violent gameplay mechanics. So it's quite interesting. Also, turn in that way. Um, we decided also to expand the franchise, so to say, so to create this whole world outside of the gaming and interactive experience as such. So also having it in more physical forms, and one of them is the upcoming art book, so narrative art book. So it's not just art from the game; it's actually book separated as a standalone product, which will be basically giving the story before what happens in the game. So it's more like a background, but also and giving some hints of the whole world, which is not even handled in the game itself, but leaving more for other products that we are actually already having in plans for the fellow board gamers out there. Hint, hint, there might be something coming on in that area as well. But for now, and today, this morning, let's focus on the book. So, um, we have decided to start with actually, as I said, expanding the story. That was the main thing. How to give more of the um, world and the lore that we have been building for quite some time now. And people behind this really are Petter, our lead designer and the narrative designer, and me on the art side behind the game, but also behind this book. So yeah, the reason why we wanted to do it through Kickstarter is that, first of all, we believe that that's the best place really for us to um, have, like the because product really fits the type of community and the products that are out there on the Kickstarter. So it was not really a brainer, kind of like where we would, which platform to use. Secondly, it has been, we wanted to have something very exclusive for our backers, for our community. So the things that are going to be in Kickstarter are not going to be available anywhere else afterwards. So everything that you can get through Kickstarter is just basically limited edition. That's it. That's all you get. The book itself, in kind of after the Kickstarter, we are considering self-publishing as well, but not in a way that it would be available in the Kickstarter. So this is really important to understand, that the reason why we wanted to create a Kickstarter campaign for this is to have that very unique, very exclusive content for you to experience, which would otherwise not be available on the market at all. So that's why Kickstarter. That's why crowdfunding campaign, because as mentioned, we are fully indie. We are self-published. So your support is the one that may make this actually happen. And we really, really trust in our community. It has been such a privilege to have so many of you following our work, supporting our work, and we really want to give back also by creating this type of campaign for you. And the way how it works, of course, like any other crowdfunding, um, by a support, it doesn't mean necessarily that you need to buy a book or any other add-ons and so on that would be with the book. But you can also just share with your network, with your close ones, with friends, family, colleagues, anyone that you think that would enjoy this type of world, and images and everything we have been developing here. So every single type of support is most appreciated. And how to really get into the whole, like how to learn more and follow more what we are planning, I would highly recommend to join our Discord server. Besides me and Petter, of course, the whole team is there. So we are there to answer any questions, not just about this book, but pretty much anything with you. And secondly, of course, there's a Twitch that we love seeing growing. And of course, you can follow the Kickstarter page so you get notifications directly, or sign up to the newsletter, because, and I promise, because I'm the one writing and sending newsletters, is that no additional extra mails or spam is coming from us. Only the ones that actually have information that we want to share with you. And it's all short, compact, straight to the point, no extra messages, no double information. So also, if you are following Kickstarter page, no need to sign up for the newsletter, or other way around, whatever you prefer. But we are not going to spam by any means. But now, what are we actually planning to do for the Kickstarter? Because that is, I think, the interesting part. So besides the book, we really want to create this unique experience. So one thing that we are going to do is that we will have, besides the art prints, high quality art prints of the work that you select, because there will be options which ones you would like to have. We also want to have, for those who don't know what Ex Libris is, because this is a book, and Ex Libris is something that actually creates, like you are using it as your library or your collection of your books. So we thought that it's really cool that we would design different kinds of ex librises for you to use in your other books, which is kind of a sticker where you put your name, your last name, or however your, whichever, like uh, name you use or wish to use in it, and or as a stamp. So also as a physical stamp. Then we want to have a limited edition of the book, which means that if we are going to get the stretch goals, that means that there will be very, very unique, high, like pimped up book with some textile parts of the and special prints, UV prints and whatnot on top of already existing content of the book. And of course, if we are also planning to extend the story and images, meaning that there might be even additional chapter of the book or some additional pieces which otherwise would not be available in the standard edition. And on the top of that, what we want to have is that we want to also, for those who really want to support our work till the end, meaning that also our game development, which is our main work and job, pretty much what we do, day to day, is game development. So which means that because this book is based on the lore of the C.L.A.Y The Last Redemption, so what we also want to give is Steam key for the before anyone else would have it out there. Once the game is out, you would get straight away the game itself. So there would be a bundle if you want to also get the game at, basically before, just slightly before it's launched. So yeah, it is really, really exciting, and as said, it has been really uh, kind of like roller coaster of the experiences. But at the end of the day, it has been a lot of learning. It has been so fantastic to have all of you helping us all the way. And yeah, now let's do the final announcement. So the campaign will start on the February 15th on Kickstarter, and as said, this will be exclusive for the Kickstarter. You can also follow more things in on our website, which you can find on clay-game.com/artbook. So there is also we will be updating, of course, all the information there and on our Discord. Now in few weeks' time, it is really close closing by. So it's yeah, it is. I have to say this is the first campaign, so I'm terrified, and but at the same time excited no matter what happens, because the standard book is something that I really want to see happening. However, the whole exclusiveness and this sort of extra content, extra things we want to have, which we are preparing even more. But let's see how the stretch goals go. We are really excited to have that special content for you. So yeah, that's all I had for this morning to share with you. And yeah, I wish to thank you once again for incredible support so far, and really looking forward to also grow our community, and all of you who think that there would be like anyone from your you know, closest network enjoy this type of product, or even the game that we are working on, feel free to share the links. And yeah, thank you so much for all. And we wish you also amazing weekend ahead. It's a global game jam this weekend, so I'm hoping also to see a lot of you and a lot of your games at the end of the jam. So yeah, have a fantastic weekend, and we see you next week. Cheers.